Hey, this is Miss Linda, and um, I just got back from seeing presidential candidate 2020, um, Cory Booker, and I would like to talk about my opinions of him and my views and what I thought about him. Well, um, I like him. He reminded me of President Obama. He has a very bubbly personality. He can be a comedian. He is like he can look through your soul because he got these like big kind of eyes when he look at you like that and things. So I found him an interesting person. And he talked about a lot of serious issues that matter, like um, insurance, medical insurance for people. He talked about just all kind of different subjects that you want to talk about that's going on in the world. So I asked him this question. I told him I had a lot of stuff to talk to him about and a lot of questions. And I'm just that kind of person. I like to ask a lot of questions sometimes. Sometimes not a lot of questions, but I like to ask a lot of questions, especially if I was that close to him. I wish I had more time with him to really, really talk to him about what was on my mind. But he talked about a lot of issues that matter. And I found him a very compelling person. He was very compassionate. I had asked him a question. I said, it took me a while to get around to this question. I had so many, but I had asked him. I said, "What are you going to do about mass shootings?" And so he started telling me about some guy got shot in his neighborhood, and he was talking about how he still live in his old neighborhood. I guess the one he grew up in. And he started talking about a lot of the IRA and gun control and this and that. And so after it was over, he told me, he said that I would like to talk to you more about your questions. He was real polite. He was nice. He just reminded me of President Obama. And I would like to really sit down. I'm intrigued with talking to people. You know, just different people. It don't matter if they rich, poor, can't read, can read, intelligent, or whatever. I'm just that type of person. I just like to learn and know different things. But I found him an interesting person, and I feel like he should give me a job. Uh, I feel like he should give me a job because maybe I could help him be president. He needs some. I'm not bashing him or something, nothing like that, because I like him. But I saw his weaknesses as a person running for president. Like, it don't matter what president, whoever running for president, I see his weaknesses, or I see her weaknesses. And, well, one, what made me talk about this subject is I had met this nice young woman named Aja. And she said to me, she looked at me real funny. She said, that was a real, real good question that you asked him. What are you going to do about mass shootings? And so she looked at me with this puzzled look on her face. She was real nice. She looked at me with this puzzled look on her face, and she said to me, I really don't feel like he answered your question. And I looked at her And I said, I really don't feel, I kind of feel like that too. He did not answer my question. He just listened to what people were saying. That's good, but you do have to ask. If somebody stand up to you or whatever, you gotta be able to answer that question. But what politician really tell you the truth? What politician really answer questions and different things? So I felt like he should have been more answering questions. But then I don't know. He is a good person. Maybe you might see this video and but he is a good person. I think that he would make a good president. He is the type of person, it's like he see right into your soul. He really sympathize with what you have to say to him and things. Maybe he didn't really answer questions, get into answering questions because he really didn't have time. I think it was more about the concerns of us as voters or a might be voter or whatever. I think it was more of the concerns. And since the campaign really just getting started with a lot of people who running for the 2020 elections, they really want to know what mattered to people. And then maybe one day if I talk to him again and I have enough time, he can answer my questions. And he said, I would really love to just sit down and talk to you. So after it was over, I went outside and some woman who worked for him or whatever, and she was telling me, I said, do you know him? And she said, yeah, I know him. But she said it in a nice way. She said, yeah, I know him. Yeah, I go, well, can you give him my cell phone number so I can ask him some more questions? And she had the nerve to tell me, I don't think he's going to be doing all that. How can she put words in his mind? How can she speak to him? If I was running for president, I would want to talk to whoever they have concerns and who might be my potential voter. Yeah. But I would like to talk to him about more things. Maybe I can tell him about what a lot of people think and about the world. And like I was watching something on YouTube where this man was talking about a lot of people feel like we have no hope. We living in the last days. We in Armageddon or whatever. A lot of people are thinking about stuff like that, and that is true. And every time you look at the news, something real sad on it, and this and that. But yeah, I'd like to ask him some more questions. And I hope he see this video too. Yeah, I hope you see this video because I really do like him. He remind me of President Obama. But I will say that I am neither a Democrat or a Republican. My mama always said, you can't trust nobody, but you can give them the benefit of the doubt. And one thing about that young lady that I was talking to earlier, she was telling me he didn't make no promises. And that's one of the keys to an election. Don't make a promise. You can say, well, I work on it. I do what I have to do or whatever. But don't make no promise because people going to hold you to your promise. And so my overall view of him Cory Booker is, I like him. I feel like he have a real good chance. And it was a good environment tonight. I saw the preacher of Macedonia, Donia Baptist Church, Reverend McDowell. I saw one of my old teachers, Miss McPherson. I saw a lot of people that I know, Jonathan Metcalf. We went to school together. I saw so many people that I know, and Cory Booker, he made me feel like Go out and vote for him tomorrow if you can. I don't know. He's just a very convincing person. To He's a very convincing person, and I feel like he would have a good chance, and he probably ain't never ran for president. And like I said, he can give me a job to be his advisor or something. He needs some more advice, just not just him. Everybody who running for president needs some type of advice. And I feel like I have a lot of wisdom, and I can really tell him a lot of stuff about. He don't really need nobody to tell him. The way this world is, a blind man can see what kind of shape the United States and the world is these days. But one thing he talked about was global warming. He didn't really get too much into it. He talked about the water poisoning in Flint, Michigan. He talked about how a lot of companies or whatever dump their waste in poor neighborhoods and just dump their waste just everywhere, and then a lot of people in that community or communities around the United States getting sick and getting cancer. I can tell that he really, really do pay attention. And I like talking to them kind of people. He seemed like he a very forthcoming and honest person. That's what I can say about him. And I feel like he really, really do try to do what he say. And like I said earlier, he don't make promises, and that's a key, a true key to being president of the United States. Don't make no president. I mean no promises. And one thing I noticed about him, he did not say bad things about Donald Trump. I don't know how it's gonna go in the future when they get into debate with each other and this and that. But he did not bash him. And I found that interesting because a lot of candidates they jump right into the pool bashing their opponents and this and that. But he didn't bash him. And that says something about his personality. I don't know what's gonna happen in the future when him and Donald Trump might get a chance to face each other. But that made me have a lot of respect for him. People really want to see what you can do for the country, not who you're gonna bash, who you gonna say cheating and all this other stuff. That's really not what people want to hear. The way they sometimes them people act like some fools in debates and stuff like that. Don't nobody want to hear all this. Oh, he don't need to be president because he slept with this prostitute and this and that. And one thing I do know I like about Donald Trump is I don't agree with what he say, but fake news. People spread this and spread that and this and that. I don't agree with Donald Trump. Some of the things he say, but sometimes I don't even agree with myself and nobody else. Sometimes we all like that, but what I just want to say is I really did enjoy um, Cory Booker, and it gave me something to really think about. Oh, I want to say hey to Senator Glenn Reese. He a very nice person. He wanted to take a picture with me. I was so happy about that. But maybe I go in Krispy Kreme one day. He'll give me a free donut or something. I don't know. But really, what I want to say is, I really, really enjoyed myself. If I am going to vote in 2020, I really, really do feel like he would be a very, very good candidate to vote for. I really don't endorse people, but if I was a political person or whatever, I would endorse him. But I also look at other opponents too, like Joe Biden, and I'm a truthful, honest person. But I tell lies too. Everybody tell lies. If you say you ain't told a lie, you a lie. Yeah, you a lie. But I really like him. I miss President Obama. I really, really do like him. I like to meet him too. But I think candidate Cory Booker is a strong, strong candidate. Then he just have to step his game up because we live in a dog eat dog world. And sometimes if you don't punch back, I'm not saying it like in a physical way, but sometimes you gotta throw the gloves off because it's some real, real cruel animals. I'm not calling the candidates animals, but you gotta come out swinging sometime. Like in a real sport, you gotta swing some punches if you gonna get knocked out. That's what I think. Yeah, you gonna get knocked out. But anyway, I'm glad to meet him. I hope I get to meet him again. Because I like to really, really sit down. And it was true, he really didn't answer my question, what I really, really wanted to say. But he can't read my mind. And I do understand he was here. He only had a certain amount of time to do this and do that. So I think he just wanted to know really what's going on. But I do advise him in the future to, when people ask him something, like when I said about the mass shootings and this and that, he need to be able to answer like that. When I was a girl, my mom used to say, snap, snap, snap. That's what he need to do and some of those other candidates. But I am so grateful to meet him. I hope I get to meet him again. Hey, Cory Booker, and I wish you the best, and you and your girlfriend and family and friends. Usually, a candidate is married, but you can tell times and change because he not married. It ain't nothing wrong with that, but the world changing. Yeah, the world is changing. He not married, and he might be the first president who don't have a wife. You already got a gay Democrat president, Buddha somebody, Buddha. I like him too, but I like to meet. If I had a chance, I would truly want to meet all the candidates. But I am so grateful to meet Cory Booker. I find him an interesting person. I thought that lady was kind of rude when she said to me, I don't think he want to do all that when I asked her to give me my cell phone number and this. I just want to ask some questions, but that was rude. But then she told me she was gonna get in her car and talk to him and this and that. Why he don't want to talk to me? You know, I don't know. I don't know what that was about. I don't know. But she seemed like a nice person. Maybe she said it the wrong way, but you can't put words in another person's mouth. That's what I think. But I truly would love to sit down and talk to Senator, Mayor Cory Booker, and ask him a lot of questions. Because I have a lot of concerns. Because I know a lot of people who ask a lot of questions and want to know. Because where this world going, we live in a sad, sad world, and it's gonna take a lot. One thing he did talk about, it takes a village. And that's what it takes. Not just one person. Not just two people, but a village. And I am thankful I got to meet him and I got to talk to him and things. And I truly would love to talk to him again. And I gotta go. I ready to take this wig off my head. Oh, I bought that right there. I don't know if y'all can see it, but it's a real pretty. Let me see. Let me stand back a little bit. Well, I got this shower curtain at the flea market, the 101 flea market, and it's pretty. This black woman. Oh, did that is a good artist. But I love this shower curtain. I paid $15 for that shower curtain. It's real nice. I like it. I love colorful things. But thank you, Cory Booker, for giving me the time to talk to you. And I truly would love to talk to you again. And it was nice seeing um, McDaniels, the preacher. He a good preacher, Macedonian preacher. And I don't know. I saw so many people that I know. If I did not mention anybody, hey to everybody, and may y'all be blessed. I pray that Cory Booker be safe, and I would like to see him be president. You know, I feel like he would be a good president, not because he black and I'm black, whatever. I also have like um white family members, Native American family members, my family, who I don't never see none of them, but I would love to. But what I'm trying to get around to is no matter how you look, how old you are, we all matter. I wanted to ask him about the police shootings, how black people are, are treated. A lot of black men and black women, black children treated in the United States. You know, get pulled over, get shot, whatever. I feel like black people are targets from the day you born. My voice getting really hoarse. But if I could sit down and talk to every kind of person, Republicans, liberals, Democrats, just to see what they opinion, how they view the world, how they pay other people's attention, answering their questions. Cory Booker is a very, very intelligent person. The fact that he even said to me something to me and the other people that was in the audience, the fact that he took out his time to come see people, and he said that my hometown remind me of New Jersey. I done been in New Jersey before, and this is a big town. But to know that it's people like my hometown in New Jersey, that made me feel good. That made me, you know, it made me because we all humans, and it also let me know, which I've been new, that we all are humans, no matter what part of the world we are from. And I do believe that Black Lives Matter, and I believe that all lives matter. And I love y'all. I love Cory Booker. I love whoever. And I'm very grateful to meet him. I sure would love to sit down and talk to him 101 or whatever. No matter what people say, you know. That still kind of like bother me. She couldn't tell me. I don't think he want to be doing all that cell phone. I'm a human being, you know, but I'm not gonna worry about it. I really do like him. I wish him the best, and I feel like he really would make a good candidate for president. And this Miss Linda, and I love y'all, and may y'all be so blessed. And thank you, Cory Booker. And remember, I would truly like to talk to you. And, you know, because I have a lot of concerns. Sometimes when I really get to talking, sometimes I repeat the same thing over and over. I talk with my hands like I told him tonight. And the other people that was in the room. Because I be trying to get out really what I really want to say. And this and that. And by me, it's when you see a person that famous and running for president, it kind of like made me feel nervous, you know. But it kind of made me feel nervous because I was talking to him. I was saying to myself, I might be standing in front of the next president of the United States or whatever. I read that Bill Clinton. He was nice too. But I was saying to myself, I might be. I just felt nervous when I talked to him. I don't know. Yeah, I felt nervous. It wasn't him. It was me. You know, it was. It didn't have nothing to do with him. It was me. And sometimes when I'm nervous, I don't stutter, but it's hard for me to get things out that I really want to say. And I had so much to say, and I was kind of like frustrated in a way because I did not get to say what I really want to say. But Cory Booker, if you see this video, I'd like to talk to you more. And, you know, I truly would like to talk to you more because I'm a very concerning person. I'm very concerning because of the next generation. My kids, my grandkids, their grandkids. I'm not going to be here forever. So I would like to at least know when I die that the world will be taken care of. We leaving this, our generation, people running for president or whatever, we are leaving, you know, the rest of the world in good hands by global warming. Can't have that. Everybody need to go out and grow a tree and things. You know, grow a flower. In some places, people growing weed, pot, whatever. Who know that might be helping? At least it is green. I don't do stuff like that and don't want to, but a green plant is a green plant. And I don't want to get on that subject. I don't do stuff like that. But I feel like he is a very, very strong, good candidate. And this Miss Linda, and I gotta go. And I hope y'all like this video. And I love everybody. I wish people peace and whatever you try and do in life, as long as it's positive and giving hope to others. We're not perfect, but as long as it's a positive, good advice and this and that, and not gossiping, just try to do the best you can. And when you fall, pick yourself up, hold your head up high, and keep on going. And we all gonna be depressed sometimes or whatever, but life go on. And we are all beautiful people, white, black, Native American, Chinese, Korean, Brazilian, English, whatever, Irish. But I love everybody, and I wish y'all the best. And my voice hoarse. Let me see, can I sing? And I can't sing. My allergies acting up. But if I could sing one of my favorite songs, Whitney Houston, I always love you, I would sing. I don't want to sing bad, but my voice hoarse. But I wish Cory Booker the best. And who knows? He got a very, very good chance at being the next president of the United States of America. And I love y'all and I care about y'all. And I wish you the best, Cory Booker, no matter what you do. Keep on striving. And I really would like to talk to you, ask you more questions. But, ask you more questions. But, I don't know if y'all see that. But I love everybody and I do care and I wish y'all the best and this and that. I love y'all. Who knows? He just might be our next president of the United States and I wish him the best. And I would like to see him president of the United States. Whether he'll win or not, I don't know. Well, I can't say. But we only had a few black presidents, and when Barack Obama was president, it made me, just like a lot of black people and people of color, it made me feel like he is black, a black man running for president. That is a victory within itself when Barack Obama became president. That was a victory within itself. And to see another black man become president about a few years after Barack Obama, that truly shows, and it will show that the world is changing. Because right now, this world is like a jack in the box. You don't never know what's going to pop out or pop off. But I wish you the best, Senator, Mayor Cory Booker, and I feel like you have a good shot at being president of the United States. Just answer questions more, okay? And I'd truly like to meet you again. Well, bye bye.